I'm Karen Elgersma at the Royal BC Museum at the Aboriginal Cultural Festival, and you're watching Go Island on ShawTV. On today's show, we meet a world-renowned First Nations artist whose children's book is as beautiful as his art. And Meg Cuthbert discovers how Coast Salish knitting and weaving is combining new technology with traditional technique. All that and much more on Go Island. Hello, thank you so much for joining us on Go Island. I wish you were actually right here joining us at the Royal BC Museum, because there is a festival happening. Music, song, dance, and of course, great food. What is happening, Keith, right in Victoria's beautiful Inner Harbour right now?
Well, we have the Aboriginal Cultural Festival here today, Thursday, till this Saturday, the 21st, which is in conjunction with National Aboriginal Day. For many Canadians, we celebrate and recognize that relationship with Aboriginal people. And so Aboriginal Tourism Association and the Royal BC Museum and many, many partners came together to host a first festival of its kind that's been back here after a number of years over these next 3 days. So we're pretty excited about it.
What some of the things they'll experience when they come and check it out?
Well, as you say, there's lots to do. There's the cuisine experience. I mean, a lot of people we get a lot of requests for authentic Aboriginal cuisine. We've got Indian tacos, we've got bannock, we've even got gluten-free bannock. Seems a lot of people want gluten-free. So
That's
we've
awesome.
got gluten-free bannock. We've got lots of different things that way. We've got storytelling, so we've got different nations telling a little bit about their culture and stories of their community. As you can hear in the background slightly, there's dance performances, and it's not just, it's the host nations here, the Esquimalt and the Songhees Nation, but in addition to that, we've brought probably about 20 other nations here.
Holy cow,
and
20.
it's to showcase the diversity of the Aboriginal culture, that it's living, it's alive today, it's very strong, and it's growing, and that's transcending into good Aboriginal tourism for the entire province, which is, we're leading the world here in British Columbia.
What does it mean to you to have a festival like this with all the different layers and all the fun and festivities going on that you can share with tourists and locals alike? What does it mean to you?
Well, for me, I've been involved with Aboriginal tourism for the last 6 years. I myself am Métis, from the Métis community. I've worked with First Nations and Inuit all my career. It's a tremendous honor, because you know, in my family and in many other families, it wasn't always a sense of pride in our culture and who we were, and it wasn't unusual for families to not speak about it or to hide it. And to see what we're seeing today, it's almost, the world has gone full circle. And to see people proud of who they are, you see it in the youth, you see it in the elders, you see it in the people attending. And so Aboriginal tourism, to me, has been one of the most powerful ways to help jobs, help the economy, help the local community, the Aboriginal community itself, help all of tourism for everybody. And it's not divisive. Why wouldn't you want to support Aboriginal cultural tourism? So in British Columbia, we're very fortunate. It's big business here. It's about 45 million a year right now. We provide about 3,000 jobs for Aboriginal people across this province. And this event is just to help continue to raise awareness, because Victoria is a major tourism gateway into British Columbia.
Yes. We're going to check out more of the festival in just a moment, but first, speaking of Aboriginal artists, there's a world-renowned Aboriginal artist who has a studio and a gallery in Tofino. He's just published a book. This story will make you run out to the bookstore as well as to Victoria's Inner Harbour. Summer is here. It's time to get part of some of the festivals that are going on, but right now this is a special festival. Tell everyone what's happening right at the museum in Victoria's Inner Harbour right now.
Yes, it's very exciting. I'm so happy that you've come to interview us, because we're really proud to be doing what we're doing, because I really believe in that everyone has a culture.
Yes.
That we all have a culture to share. And this is a part of us giving back to society and to identify who we are as First Nations people. The teachings of our people is to share and to care and to be able to identify that, you know, like we are here, we will be here forever, but come and be a part of who we are. It's up to people like us to pass it on and to be able to know when it's time to go to the great Creator that things are going to continue for the betterment of all people, because we all have a culture. When I travel all over the world, I express one thing. We were just in China last week. I express all over the world how proud I am to be First Nations, but how very, very proud I am to be Canadian.
The cultural festival is just infectious. Please come down and check it out. It's such a rare opportunity to see all of this talent in one area at one time. Speaking of talent, Coast Salish knitting has been something that people have passed on from generation to generation. And May Cuthbert met some knitters that have taken the old tradition and added some new modern technology to it. Well, the Aboriginal Cultural Festival would not be complete without Master Carver Richard Hunt. Tell us what you're doing over the next couple of days here.
Well, it's going to be a sun mask with an eagle's face. I started about 3 hours ago, maybe 4 now, it's at 11. And hopefully by the end of the 3 days, Saturday, it'll be all hollowed out and ready to take home and finish. And put the finishing touches in it.
It really is a gift to be able to come by and see you at work. What does it mean to you to be able to come out here and be part of this year's festival?
Well, I think we're informing the public that our people's culture is live and well.
It smells so good. I just love the smell of the cedar. Well, thank you very much. Come down to the Royal BC Museum in Victoria's Inner Harbour. Check it out. So much going on. We have to take a very short break, but go nowhere. When we come back, more at the Aboriginal Cultural Festival and more great stories, including an idea of where you can experience a First Nations culture on a week-long holiday. Isn't this stunning? Yeah, you can go shopping at the Aboriginal Cultural Festival that's happening at the Royal BC Museum all the way to the end of Saturday. Come down, there's so much to do. It's fun to talk to the vendors, get the history, find out the culture behind some of the images. It's also fun to see the main stage performers. There's music, storytelling, dancing. It's mesmerizing. We have to take a very quick break, but go nowhere. When we come back, our island chef with a farm-to-table healthy recipe and more right here at the Royal BC Museum. I don't know what I love more, the dancing or the food. This looks awesome, and you're going to do a Bannock demo soon? Yes. So much going on here. Please take time to come down to the Royal BC Museum and enjoy Aboriginal Cultural Festival. I would encourage you to bring an appetite with you and a camera. We'll see you next time. Oh boy. That was fabulous. Oh my word.
Women's clothing provided by Tulip Noir, casual designer fashions. Men's wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.
The win tickets to Jazz Festival headliner Angelique Kidjo, who will be performing at the Royal Theatre on Tuesday, June 24th. Retweet this image. Good luck, everyone.